Hi, and good evening. We all know why we're here today, ladies and gentlemen. It's because we want to make a business deal with France. So today, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about their culture so we can connect with them both on a business and a friendship level. Because if we understand their culture, they respect us a little more and they appreciate it. So today, I'm going to talk about 1, how to greet a French person, 2, the eating styles and habits of the French, and 3, what to and definitely not to say when eating out and having a conversation. So number 1, how to greet a French person. According to Annie Andre, the way you greet a French person in her article, How to Greet a French Person, How to Faire la Bise, is faire la bise. Now, some of you may be asking, what the heck is faire la bise? It is simply put, they will kiss you once on each cheek, maybe twice, usually once, and that's how they greet you. This is called faire la bise. Now, don't get offended, because if they kiss you, you're going to be like, what the heck just happened? Don't get offended because that's just their custom. Now, I will say, do not act on this type of behavior first. For the reason being, because the French usually use this greeting towards family and friends, not strangers. So if they don't seem like they're going to faire la bise you, a simple handshake will do, because they might get offended if you greet them in that way because they don't know who you are. So a simple handshake will do. Now, after we converse a little bit and greet, we are going to want to go to dinner and eat for this business deal. So, number 2, I'm going to tell you all about the courses in France and what to expect when eating. Now, according to Barbara Diggs, there are 4 main courses in her article, Food and Eating Habits, by her. So, the first course is a starter course, which usually consists of soup or salad. The second course is usually some type of protein or meat, typically fish, but it could be beef, about anything of that matter. Number 3 is a cheese course. Yes, a course specifically for cheese. On a side note, the French really enjoy their cheese and really enjoy their wine, so you will probably be drinking wine there as well, if you're of age, of course. And number 4, the last the last course, I should say, is a dessert course, which could include ice cream or any type of sweet stuff, in all honesty. So, as we're eating, we're going to eventually want to talk. That's what humans do, is talk. And this dinner process, by the way, could also take about 2 to 3 hours because the French, unlike Americans, like to take their time and relax when eating out. So this dinner could take 2 to 3 hours, just so you know. So do not rush, because Americans really like to rush and the French really like to take their time. So now I'm going to talk about what to, and definitely not what to talk about when in France. And I know we're on a business deal and we're trying to make a deal with them, and eventually we're going to have to talk about money, but the number 1 thing the French don't like to talk about, ironically, is money. They hate it when you talk about money, and they hate it when you talk about what they do for a living, because they don't like to focus on work, 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 work 24/7. They hate that. So to bypass this, you can talk about weather. It's always a good conversation starter, typically in any culture, or friends and family, because they really enjoy their family time. And also, another thing a really big no-no is raising your voice. Do not raise your voice whatsoever. If you raise your voice, even if it's by mistake, they take this very seriously and very offensively, and they think you are mad at them. No matter if you meant it in a mean way or not, they will take offense to this, and I guarantee you, if you raise your voice, they will end that business deal right then and there. According to Frederick Bibard in his article, 40 Taboos You Should Know About the French. So, today, I hope I introduced you and let you have an insight about the culture of French. I told you how to greet a French person, what to expect when eating out, and what to and definitely not what to talk about when having a conversation. So I hope I gave you a little more insight, and I hope you will remember some of these things when going to France and making a business deal. Thank you.